Good morning, YouTubers. This is Jeff from jiffyscardsandwares.ecrater.com. It is a beautiful morning in the neighborhood. I bring you this blog today as I'm going to give you clip by clip. It's going to be snipped a lot, but I'm going to be giving you guys up to date on the regionals in Minnesota. Regionals 2012 Minnesota in Maplewood. And today I'll post up my deck list later so you guys will know what kind of format build I had with my Ninja. I know I haven't made that deck list post yet, but you guys will see it right after regionals. I have reasons why I did not do that yet. But yeah, I'll catch back with you guys up when I get to the tournament. Alright, hello again, YouTubers. We are now at the regional event at Maplewood. It's just the beginning part. Nothing to report really. Got registration done, so just pretty much sitting around until things start moving. I know it's just starting up, so I mean there's not really that many people. I'm pretty sure there's other people from other states that are here. But as the day goes on, I will interview a couple people individually and what decks they play. And I will be following up with the winner at the today's regional event that wins first place and see what their thoughts are on this. Hello again, YouTubers. There's only 15 minutes of registration left, and this place is packed full. I heard a couple people from other states coming to this tournament, so it's going to be a big one. There's about, I want to say, 135 so far. It's a pretty good turnout. And more are just coming in the door, so it's going to be a fun day today. Yes, it is.
We're gonna do this all around, all regionals right here. It's probably the biggest one in Land World for a long time. I think we got about 220 people plus, so about maybe 300 maybe. So it'll be 9 rounds of Swiss. Our judges, the highlights. Part of the venue. Just filming. It's Brown Security. Ooh, big bad wolf. Yeah, right now we're just waiting for pairings and all. The list set up over there too. They're sitting down. We have, of course, Josh. Well, it's like a minute.
Oh, you got a minute on there so far?
Yep. Well, just walking around. There's not much you can do walking around. It's kind of weird when you're not talking.
Right? Well, you can talk, I suppose, and then I'll just
edit it out, or you can lower it. Big deal. Alright. Alright. My old channel is, or my channel is Mr. I'm Not Tony. Really old channel. I don't think I go on. I'm making a new channel now. The list. It's looking long as hell. And then of course you have dual tournament. Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Hanging out?
Yeah, it's taking out.
Are you in the tournament?
No, I didn't enter today. I know I should came a little late, so don't think I can come. Yeah, so what you running today? Or should I just take a look? Okay, let's see what this man is doing. Oh, looks like injectors. That's not bad. Cool. He's got his son right here, of course. Alright, well, good luck to you, alright, man?
Thanks, man.
Do well. Looks like they're about to start. Let's get back the cam, back to the man.
Alright, hey YouTubers, Jeff here again. First round. My opponent's name is Tom. I will let you guys know his deck name after the game. So, round 1, best of luck to everybody. Let the games begin, I suppose. Hello YouTubers, this is Jeff again. Round 1. He gave me round 1 with the Injector loop. Game 2, I annihilated him with my Ninja loop. where I got 2 Blade Armor Ninjas and a Crimson Ninja out. Game 3 was up in the air, but his Dark Arm Dragon saved his life. So Inzektor's got game 1. But never fear, Ninjas will rise to the occasion next round. Until then, I'll see you guys next round, alright? Peace. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Well, round 2, like I said, I didn't do too well in round 1. But round 2, now I have a new opponent. His name is Jacob. I will cover more on this after the game. I'll fill you in on what deck he's going to be running and who's the winner. And yeah. And then, side note, stay watching till the end of the video to win a free box of Order of Chaos, alright? Peace out. Hello, YouTubers again of jiffyscardsandwares.ecreator.com. This is Jeff again, and Jacob here had a Nordic Inzektor deck. Very unique. I've never seen anything like that, so props to him for making something unique and outside the box instead of all these cookie cutters. I mean, yeah, cookie cutters win games, but unique and originality wins more games than others, in my opinion. But now I'm 1-1. Let's move on to the next set. And like I said, keep watching the video, and I will see you at the end of the tournament. Take it easy. Hey, YouTubers, round 3. I'm 1-1, and my opponent is Fang. After the game, I will tell you what his deck list is. Stay tuned for the video for a free box Order of Chaos, alright? Peace out. Here is the end of round number, I believe, 3, right? Yeah. Okay. Mr. Boo here is running TG Stun. He locked me down second game with the Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. First game, I pretty much dominated with the BLS. Last game, it was more of a stalling until one of us had a trump card to annihilate the other opponent. I guess you could say that. But otherwise, I am now 2-1. Ninjas move on the road to round 4. Keep watching, alright, YouTubers again. Round 4 right now. I'm 2-1, and I'm facing against a person named B. He doesn't want to be shown on video. After the game, I will do another update and tell you guys what deck he's running. Otherwise, stay tuned, keep watching. Get your chance to win a free Order of Chaos box. Hello, YouTubers. So, game 4, Ninjas have won again. His deck was a Gravekeeper deck. Very, very unique build. I was pretty much deadlocked, but won 2 games in a row straight. Mainly White Dragon Ninja and the Ninjutsu art is the thing that saved my butt. He played Malefics in his Gravekeeper, so that was kind of nice. Otherwise, yeah, 3-1 Ninjas. Let's keep it moving on the road. Keep watching. You will receive an Order of Chaos box. Well, we have a contest going. Just stay. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh fans. All right, round 5, I think, right? Yeah. All right, so round 5. I am now 3-1. My opponent Tyler here is going to be either going to be my win or my loss in this game. I'm not sure. We can all hope for the best. After the game is over, I will report who won, and I'll tell you what kind of deck he's running. All right. Stay tuned. Keep watching. I know it's a long video. Don't just skip to the end. And yeah, and you'll get a chance to win a free box of Order of Chaos. All right. All right. So at the end of round 5, Inzektor's wiped the floors with Ninjas. So 3-2.
So that'd be -3.
A little bump in the road, but if we can win 3 more in a row, it's top. Is it top 32 or 64?
I think it's 32 today.
Okay. So yeah, we got to win pretty much all of our next matches consecutively to make sure we can top 32. All right, over and out. Hey, YouTubers. All right. So round 6, I believe, right now. With round 6. I'm in another match right now, so hopefully I can make it 4-2. I'm hoping. Who we have here is Bang, North, and then like I said, I'll post the deck list. I post what he's playing after the game. Keep watching the video, and like I said, there's gonna be questions and whatnot at the end of the video to win. Hello again, big update. Okay, so round 6. Now it's 4-2 with Ninjas. Ninjas are paving the roads again and hopefully topping this time, at least up to 32. First game, how did first game end?
This is how you do it.
drop out. We're in a minute.
I believe first game
worked
was...
like nothing.
He tried to pull off the loop. The loop worked, but I came out with an Adrius per game. Round 2, loop came out. I was devastated with his then minis. Round 3, loop was about to happen. Transformation took over. And that's all she wrote. Well, again, YouTubers. Okay, so this is round 7 of 9, right? We're going up to 9 today?
Yep.
Okay, so 7 of 9. I have my opponent here, Hang. I'm not sure what he runs, but like I said, after the tournament, after the match, we'll reveal what he plays, and we'll go from there. Hopefully one of us wins and goes on to make top 32. Good luck to the rest, and keep watching. Hello again, YouTubers. Ninjas are now paving the way on the golden... How do you call it? The yellow brick road. There we go. It was Necro Valleys versus Ninjas. First game he dominated with World's Tribute. My hand was gone. Necro Valley pretty much messed me up. Second game, Ninjutsu Art screwed him up. Game number 3, White Dragon with Save Zone calls MVP of the game. That's all she wrote. Alright, hello fans. Alright, round 8. Yeah. X and 2. 2 rounds to go. My opponent, John Kozak. Stay tuned. Keep watching. Well, YouTubers, once again, Ninjas have triumphed again on the yellow brick road. Record now is X and 2, whatever the round is. He was playing E-Heroes, I think. I'm pretty sure, yes. Round 1 was pretty much me spamming ninjutsu art. Round 2 was pretty much me spamming ninjutsu art. In the end, ninjutsu art is the MVP of this round. Okay. Hey YouTube, last round of the night. That deck, Mr.
Oh, bad.
What's your name? Mr. Tim here.
You got Cool Carl 222 over here on the side.
Oh yes.
Miguel over here at Regionals.
Oh yeah. So, last round, I'm X and 2. Round number 9. Holla holla, let's do this. Hello once again, you YouTubers. Well, Regionals is finally over. And I know I'm a bit late recording this part of the end of the video, so I apologize to anybody who's been waiting for my upload of the regional reports with my ninja build. Again, I am terribly sorry that it took so long. But yes, I'm gonna count this as a blog. So, I mean, I've been busy, got a lot of work. Haven't had really much time to do filming. A lot of time-consuming things in life. Y'all know how that is. But, my thoughts on... Before I get into my deck list, my thoughts exactly into this regionals was... I honestly thought Insectors were going to dominate and go tier 1 all the way, or tier 0. That wasn't the case that weekend, and, yeah. I was very shocked. Minnesota... In Minnesota, we had people from different states come over to Maplewood to play in our regionals for 2012. That was, I mean, honestly, it was a big blowout. I don't know even what to say right now. There was 265 players, I believe. Somewhere around there, 265 to 300. It was in that range. So, you can always go on Pojo or go to landworld.com and check out the list. Or call them if you like. Otherwise, yeah, it was a big event. Great people there. Great duelists. A lot of unique decks that I've never seen before. So I mean, props to those that were unique. And well, yeah. But pros of the tournament. My biggest pro is making White Dragon Ninja becoming my MVP of the whole game. Of every game, I should say. Another big side was I was able to play out Hanzo, or abuse his effect, over and over again. Even though one time, hey, I don't get to use his effect via a normal summon, so I might as well use Gold's effect to special summon him. That's fine as well. The Flame and Earth Armor combo works very in sync, along with Cyber Dragons and Vice Dragons and Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Try to say that 5 times fast. But overall, it was a great day. I'm not going to complain. The biggest pro of my day was I didn't expect a top 16. I didn't think ninjas could actually go as far as they did. I mean, I went 7-2 for my record. I mean, after losing my 2 games against Insectors, I was like, you know what, I might as well drop. But I thought, why not? Let's just keep going. I mean, I have a duty to report, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I wanted to show that ninjas could top, maybe not top 8. We'll try again this spring or summer. No doubt about that. But yeah, most likely we'll try to top again. And by that time, Galaxy Overlord will be out. And if rumors are true, and from what I've seen online and stuff, ninjas get their own last support of a very strong ninja. I'm not going to leak anything, but if you guys can find it, you know, send me a link and let me know. But otherwise, the links that I found, they were all taken down the next day as soon as I found out about it. With that being said, here is the deck that placed 13th at Minnesota Regionals. My ninja build. And let's make this name viral for this deck. There hasn't been a deck list of this type of ninja yet, but let's make it viral. I call this deck the Ninja's 5-star, or Hanzo will 4-star your Jabroni, and then insert a 3-letter curse word. I'm not going to curse because I can't really do the editing of the bleeps. Plus, it's a blog. I don't feel like it. But I'll put it in the description below. I'll also post the deck list down there. So that way you guys know what cards are in the deck. Alright? Without further ado, let's start out with the deck, alright? To begin off with, 3 Hanzos. All ulties. First edition. My reason for needing to run Hanzo is, well, it's a no-brainer. If you don't run Hanzo, you shouldn't be running a ninja deck at all. Hanzos are the major engine that either brings a monster or a trap, depending on the situation of how it's summoned. I mean, you get to bring ninjutsu arts to your hand, or you get to bring out a ninja that you can exceed for next turn. That's what this deck was mainly used for. But you'll understand, I'll explain about the name of the deck as soon as I'm done with the deck list. But, yeah, 3 Hanzos. Next up, 3 golds. The secondary engine of the deck. Upstarts mainly help you get rid of your traps in your hand that are useless, and they special summon out ninjas that are level 4 or lower. This helped out immensely with the summoning of flame armor, which I'll get into as soon as I get to it. But I mean, he was very useful in also creating a couple OTKs where Upstart would discard for Upstart, and then Upstart's second Upstart would discard for the third one, and third Upstart would discard to summon out another ninja. So that way you got 2 exceeds for the price of 3 cards in your hand. Honestly, it's just like swarming with 6 Sams, just without the draw power. But hopefully the support that comes out for him soon will be more useful. That allows you to draw more cards, because that's what ninjas need right now. They don't have that draw engine. And don't tell me, you need to run the armored conversion, whatever that spell card that destroys your ninjutsus in the back row. Not worth 2 cards, honestly. Do not run it. I don't care how many times you tell me, do not run it. Next up, we have 3 flame armor ninjas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why run flame armor? Well, number 1, he's a manipulator of levels. Well, for ninjas only. Secondly, I can make rank 5 exceeds in 1 turn. I mean, why not run flame armor? I mean, sometimes just keep them in the hand until you know for a fact that, hey, I have a Cyber Dragon or something. Special summon flame armor and exceed for level 5. Tirez or Armageddon or, you know, the number 12. Your preference, honestly. But rank 5s are getting a lot more beefy and a lot more stronger. But, yeah. Flame armor. Next up, 3 earth armor ninjas. Now, again, Earth Armor Ninja has the effect of Cyber Dragon. So I would have no brain. It'd be a no-brainer not to run 3 Earth Armor Ninjas. It's free special summoning, and if they if they destroy the first special summoning, and you still don't control monsters, why not? Go for another special summoning if you have another one in your hand. and then see if you can bring out flame armor. There you go. You just capitalized with a rank 5 exceed again. Next, 2 white dragon ninjas. As many times as I like to debate with people, don't run more than 2. I tried 3, and it was a major letdown. I tried 1, and it always came into the hand, and I could never summon it via ninjutsu super transformation. So 2 is the best way, and if it becomes a dead draw in your hand, keep it in your hand, because this deck special summons out like crazy, so 2 out of 3 times, you'll be able to sack it. Ninja sack. I don't approve of it. I just keep it in the hand, honestly. And if my opponents, if against like windups, if they discard it, you know what? I give them the thumbs up. You just discarded a dead draw in my hand. So yeah, run 2, good for protecting back row. By now you're thinking, oh, you're just running the typical white dragon build. I'm not running the white dragon build. I'm running the name that I just told you. My ninja Fave 5s, or Hanzo, will 4-star your Jabroni, and yeah. It mainly gears towards exceeding 5s or 4s. There's no synchroing or anything, so don't ask me to put a tuner in here. If you have any constructive criticism, please put in the comments below. I will read it. Next up, we have 3 Cyber Dragons. Again, if I don't get my Earth Armor Ninja out in time, Cyber Dragon will most likely 2 out of the 3 times become one of my special summonings in my hand. Because with ninjas, we already know that there's going to be a lot of dead cards or no beat sticks that we can use. Well, what I implemented was if I'm going to run 5 stars, I might as well run Cyber Dragon. It works against Wind-Up, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. So, I mean, you can't really get better than that. That's why I run 3 of these in the deck. So, yeah. For those ninja players, if you do, run 3. You can run 2. You just gotta figure out what to side out for the 3rd one. And, I'm still working on my side deck, but I'll show you the side deck that I currently had for regionals. I've actually changed it up since then, but I still have the old format, and then I'll tell you exactly what I changed about it. But yeah, 3 Cyber Dragons. Next, I run 1 Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Reason behind this is I run 1 is because, well, you don't need more than 1. Don't run 3, don't run 2, just run 1. It becomes a dead card in your hand. I guarantee you, it will become a dead card in your hand. Even if your opponent kills this monster on the field, yeah, so you get the special summon another one due to its effect. In my opinion, not worth it. If a monster got killed as a result of battle, so I can just summon him, there's no point to it. Next turn, I wouldn't be able to play out another level 5 because, let's say I had Cyber Dragon or Earth Armor. He'd clutter the field, and I wouldn't be able to special summon. This deck relies on the special summoning conditions, so that way it can exceed. So he's more of a, okay, I summon Cyber Dragon, you BTH, Bottomless Trap Hole. I'm going to respond by, after it's being destroyed and removed from play, Interplanetary comes out. Does not miss its timing, and it misses the BTH, or Bottomless Trap Hole, misses the timing on the summoning Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. That's what I've been told at the judges in Maplewood. So, if you guys can find the actual ruling, I'd like to know, but otherwise that's what they've told me. Next card would be Vice Dragon. There was a lot of confusion with this card. First, I was going to run 2 of him. That's why I didn't run Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. But then after lots of play testing, I realized that only 1 Vice Dragon was needed because I really didn't need to suffer a monster with attack and defense halved. And plus, it's still another searchable card via Super Ninjutsu art in case my white dragons are in the graveyard. So, I'm still spamming Ninjutsu Super Transformation, and I'm still summoning, and it's still a -1 for my opponent. Last of the monster set would be BLS. It would be a no-brainer not to run BLS. There's dark and light, and yes, it's a chaos build in a certain way. It's not a chaos build, like I said, it spams rank 5 and rank 4s. Reason of the name of the title. This is why this deck functions so well. A lot of people that looked at my deck said, you're trolling with ninjas, aren't you? I'm like, honestly, I wish I said I could, but I was aiming for the regional mat, and I couldn't win it. Kind of a big downer. That was a con of the day. Actually, the only con. But yeah, I wanted to gear towards spamming and making sure I can speed up the wins and go towards, top 1. But you can't have everything you want. But I tried, and BLS was a top contender for the spot in the deck. So if you don't run BLS in a classic ninja build, then you're probably running Dino Ninjas or Winsome or Mist Valleys. All of which are decent ninja decks, but after playtesting every build of ninjas, this is the ultimate ninja build that needs to be a staple. Now, I know what you're saying. Your deck only spams. There's no strategy to the deck. That's true. Yeah, it spams the field. And that's what ninjas are all about. If you can... Their main purpose is to exceed. Nothing else. If you try to base it off of different build, then that's your own preference. But this build will go viral because it demands field presence. You're never with a dead hand. Except if you... I remember one duel I started out with all traps in the tournament, so that was kind of BS. And I only ran 9 out of the whole recommended 15. So you can see that running that many traps is not a good thing. I tried to run a complete pure trap deck with ninjas, and that just pretty much wrecked me. So don't do that. Alright, on to the spells. We start out with 2 Pot of Dualities. Yes, it does stop my special summoning for the turn, but if I can draw out Hanzo with Pot of Duality, I'm just going to do that and hope for the best with Ninjutsu Art, because that would be my +1 for the turn, and I don't have to special summon on my turn, so I just special summon on my opponent's turn with the Ninjutsu Art. Easy peasy, and helps thins out the deck, drawing out what you need. Next, 2 MSTs. I thought about 3, but with the cards that I had in my extra deck and side deck and in the main deck, mainly in the extra deck in the main deck, I had a lot of destruction cards, so I didn't have much to worry about back rows. So 2 MST was more than enough. Next card, Heavy Storm. Again, tons of destruction power. Heavy Storm acted as a Harpy's Feather Duster for me for the whole entire game. So, I mean, White Dragon Ninja out, I just Heavy Stormed anything I could. So, that was a nice little, relaxation from against my opponent's back row defense. Next up, 2 Magic Planners. Big debate on Magic Planners. People say run 3. 2 is the maximum number, I should say, you should run. Running 3, one of them becomes dead in hand. Coming from experience of playing a full trap card ninja deck and only having 3 planters in the deck and no support to do anything else, that really wrecked up my plan. So only run 2 planters. You want to run 3? That's great. More power to you. I mean, I wouldn't do it. But if you want to run 3, let me know how you do it. Let me see, tell me how it works. If it works for you, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. And this is the reason why I say don't run the gold conversion, where you destroy your ninjutsu. I'd rather run magic planners. You get a +2 and you still get to keep it. You only get rid of 1 of the traps. Plus, I'm only running, well, as soon as you see my traps, you'll see why. I mean, I'm not running that many heavy ninjutsus. That way I'm not really searching for so many ninjutsu cards. Which, there's only 1 ninjutsu that you need for the whole deck. There's nothing else. If you run the Rust Mist or Freeze Locker stuff, you want to run those in Flip Ninja decks. The reason why I'm saying that is because Flip monsters need more defensive tactics than the monsters that are just rushing out and exceeding like crazy, like miners. Next card is Monster Reborn. That's a no-brainer. Next one is 2 Warrior Returning Alive. Big main tech card for any ninja deck. That way, if you play Warrior Returning Alive, you can spam Hanzo's effect just in case you don't draw him as much, and you can keep the ninjutsu super transformations in your hand just in case your opponent probably has like a MST or something. So you're never without your super transformation as long as you keep Warrior Returning Alive in your hand. I also used it with the BLS. Like I said, it doesn't say what level of monster you can bring back to your hand. It just says bring back one warrior type from your graveyard to your hand. So, Warrior Returning Alive was another big tech card for me. It didn't hurt me as much as I thought it would. It actually increased my chances of bringing out BLS or bringing out Hanzo's effect every turn I had. So, good card. Next one. Reinforcements of the Army. No brainer. Always tech 1, staple. Dark Hole. I debated about this for a long time, but after playtesting and actually winning with this, staple. Nobleman of Extermination. At first I was side decking it. I was thinking side decking, but then you know what? I main decked it only because, number one, I know players that were trap heavy. Well, in this format, we all rely on our back row. So, what better way to get rid of a pesky trap like Chain Disappearance or Fiendish Chain or whatnot, other than Nobleman of Extermination? Get rid of all that one trap card that hurts your deck. I mean, even against mirror matches, yes, Nobleman would hurt my Super Ninjutsu, but if I hit the right card and get rid of Toriental Tribute, which is pretty heavy in this format now that we have 2, why not, right? Get rid of that duplicate of a trap card. Now we move on to the traps. I run 3 super transformations. The only ninjutsu card I run in the deck. That's what I rely on with Hanzo. Don't mix other transformations with a ninja deck. If you're gonna build it off of one pure build, then go to one pure archetype. I focus on dragons, so I run White Dragon Ninja, Purpley Thorny, and all that, and that's what they target for. And if I'm out of targets, that's where gold comes in and just pitches it out for me, because then that means I don't need to use it anymore. But yeah, don't run any other types of ninjutsu arts unless you're running flip builds. But like I said again, that's preference. Depends on what you guys want to build. I've been working with a lot of other builds. I played flips. They're fun but slow. Chaos was slow. DD was slow. What else? I played Grave Ninjas with Grave Keepers. They were fun. I didn't really rely on my graveyard as much, but still slow. Let's see what else. There's the Wind Samorg variant. That was decent. I mixed 2 of the ninjutsu's transformations decks. That created a major lockdown, but it always was... How do I explain this? The deck was slow enough where my opponent had time to recoup from his losses and then strike for game. So that, like I said, don't try to mix 2 decks together. Keep them separate. Mist Valley variant, again, I'm going to probably let you guys know this right now. It's probably the lowest tier of ninja players that would do that. Yes, they have great field presence and negating presence, but once they run out of all that engine, you can run them over. I mean, I know this deck can run them over simply by just going second. I mean, I don't care if they bring out Avian or whatever. I know for a fact that, first turn they bring that out, I'm already going to be defensive about their summoning, and, I'll be able to make rank 5 if they don't negate it. If they do, well then that's a -1 for them, and I'll keep summoning and figuring out what I need to do. And this deck utilizes every single tactic to make you run out of resources, so that way I can strike you for harder, and that way you're pretty much scrambling around on trying to figure out a new strategy build to take down these ninjas. If you guys want to play me on D-End, message me on my YouTube, and then we can go on D-End. My name on there is just Jiffy883, so... let me finish up my deck. I'm sorry for talking so much. Let's speed through this before the video gets too long. Tekken 1 Starlight Road. It's a staple now, due to the fact that you'll have heavy back row, and due to the fact that there's a lot of heavy storms out in the game. 1 Solemn Judgment. You can use it, or you can tribute it with that upstart. Your preference. I keep it in there just so I can toss it, sometimes to negate if I need to really severely. 2 Solemn Mornings, no brainer. I'm going to use that for sure to negate a summoning. And 2 Save Zones. I ran 3 before, but it cluttered the deck. 2 was the maximum number you should always run. If you preference 3, then run 3. This card saved me a lot of times because it could be used offensively and defensively. You know, if your opponent controls a face-up attack, equip it onto their monster. If you control a face-up monster and an attack, and it's White Dragon Ninja, equip that with Save Zone. You got your lock right there, and all you need to do now is worry about the spamming of Exceeds, which shouldn't be too hard for you. I mean, I brought 2 White Dragon Ninjas in one game, so that was kind of nice. Now for the extra deck. Chimera Attack, like I've already talked about. Stardust Dragon. Pretty simple tech. I was supposed to get 3 Adriuses for this tournament, but my card order didn't come in time, so I only ran with 2 Adriuses in that whole game. That kind of hurt me a little bit, but I found other ways to spam rank 5, so I wasn't really worried. 3 T-Res, like I said, we're playing with rank 5s, so that's the way to do it. And, you know, I also played Crimson Armor Ninjas. Now, many people critiqued me about this and said why I did that was, well, number 1, I spammed rank 5s. Number 2, this card prevented destruction on the field, so Insectors couldn't even touch Crimson, and it's got a trigger effect, so during the past, you know, every 2 turns, and then I make sure that, hey, near the end of their turn, I either tribute it, or I let it die on its own, or I play Dark Hole, and then I exceed for another Crimson if I have the chance. That came maybe... The chance came rarely, but it works. And then 3 Blade Armor Ninjas to perform the Upstart Gold Ninja OTK trap effect. And then 2 Utopias. Overall, the deck ran very smoothly. I had no complaints. There may be some tweaking to fix with the deck. But, yeah. I don't see any reason... I haven't figured out what to take out yet. I mean, everything works so well in sync that there isn't a reason why I should have to take out anything. But if you guys can figure out, you know, ideas, let me know, and I will look at it and I will think about it, you know. I'll play around with the deck. Now for the side decking. I ran 3 ults, Mirror of Ults, so I can get rid of those Dino-rabbits, which I didn't face any, which I was very bummed out about. I really was. I really wanted to play against them. But Mirror of Ults for those Dino-rabbits and Insector Dragonflies kind of worked against them and kind of didn't. Then I played Super Poly with Draco Knight Equistes. That was only because if I was going up against an E-Hero deck or a Dragoonity deck, I could use this combo against it because I'm already spamming warriors, so they're just supplying me with the Synchro Dragons. I didn't see any, so that was kind of a downbeat day. So I was like, oh darn it. Yeah, I wish I kind of saw more people playing Synchro Dragons, but hey, can't get what you want. Next up, 2 Weed Outs. At the cost of 500 life points. I'd rather pay 500 to destroy all level 3 monsters on the field, like Insectors and Wind-Ups. I mean, paying 500 is not a hefty cost. It's better than Solemn Warning. So, yeah. I mean, you're not negating the summoning, and you're just destroying them on the field. And if Wind-Ups are trying to do their loop, they can't because they probably exhausted out their engine. Or Weed Out pretty much destroyed them. That's kind of nice, though. I played 1 Chain Destruction. I didn't have Chain Disappearance, so this was my substitute. Yeah, I know it's kind of weak. And with this side deck, there was a lot of stuff I couldn't find, so like, for instance, these mirrors, Shadow and Light Imprisoning, they help and hurt the deck. I had to make sure if I played either one of the mirrors, my side deck would be the ones to help me work out how I was going to play my cards. But I couldn't find 2 Shadows, so I had to go 1 and 1, and then do 2 Forbidden Chalices instead. Still nothing wrong. I mean, the chalices did their job. They negate the effects, so kind of stopped Inzectors for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of glad that I did win against one Inzector deck, but his was playing a Nordic variant, so I don't know. And then finally, 3 Chaos Sorks. Yeah, I know. You're wondering why the F. The only reason why I did 3 Chaos Sorks, which I'm going to explain right now, is the mirrors. If I was going to play Light Imprisoning, I was going to take out White Dragon Ninjas and all that, and put in BLS, take out BLS so I could put 3 Chaos Sorks. That synergizes with the deck fairly fast, but in this format, now that I've played around with it, realizing that Inzectors utilize their effects way too much to spam, I might change these out for 3 Effect Veilers, because you can use any amount. But, yeah, that was my deck. And it made top 16, but made 13th place. So, it was a deck that nobody expected to actually get far. I didn't expect to get far with the Ninja deck, but, you know, I had my hopes up and said, hey, you know what? Let's try for the map. But yeah, that last game, he was trying to bribe me off to, yeah, he's trying to bribe me. He said, because his friend took a card out of his deck because he had to go. So, I mean, the guy was from Iowa. Honestly, I wanted to play for keeps, so I didn't want to pay to win. It should not be any way for a player to win by default. I didn't want to pay to win. I came to have fun and test out the deck to see if it could top, and that's what I did. I kept my faith up, and he was running Dino Ninjas, which, in a way, I found kind of funny. I complained, and I complained to many other people that Dino Ninjas was the worst type of build you could ever do. It's too slow for the format. If you run BLS in there, it's going to hurt you. If you run Dark Arm Dragon, it's going to hurt you. If you're going to run a Dino build with Ninjas, run it all the way with Dinos. You know, use Evolsars and whatnot. Utilize... Rabbits actually work in the deck. If you run Dino Ninjas, run Rabbits in there. Now, I know what you're thinking. What the heck are you talking about? Well, the deck only survives like this. 3 Rabbits, 3 Hanzos, 3 Gold, and then whatever other dinos you want. You can have Guaibas or whatever, but that's how it's run. Don't run Max C's. You don't need Max C's in the deck. If you think you need Max C's, I'm going to smack somebody outside the head. I am really sorry if I had to say that, but that's how you run Dino Ninjas. You run 3 Rabbits in there. Like any Dino Ninjas, Dino Rabbits, build it off of what they have, and then do some similarities with Ninjas. Granted, the fact you're going to be a lot more quicker with the Dino Ninjas, with the Rabbits in the deck. Why I say that is because what you do then is you use not Super Transformation, but Ninjutsu Art of Transformation, the original one where you tribute your own ninja. So what you do is you just spam Hanzo, tribute him, bring out Rabbit with it because Rabbit's a beast. Tribute Rabbit, and then, yeah, so that way you don't have to use Foolish Burial, you save yourself a free card. But that's just my 2 cents for people who want to run Dino Ninjas. Run Rabbit in there too. That's why Dino Rabbits are so costly to play. And Dino Rabbit Ninja is even costlier to play. But don't run White Dragon Ninja in there. If you do that, you're screwing yourself over. Because your boss monsters are your Exceed Dinos. But that's my 2 cents on it. So if you guys want to stomp all over that, go for it. I can't stop you guys. But like I said, I played all the variants. This is the quickest variant I've ever played with. I don't like Rabbit as much as everybody hypes them to be, because sooner or later we all know that any pricey card gets hit and then the card becomes useless. So I'm not going to get my hopes up about Rabbit. People who run Dino Rabbits, I salute you for paying so much, or getting yourself good pulls, or trading people that are willing to trade for those Rabbits. Keep it going. Good job on topping. Otherwise, Ninja players, if you guys want to have a cost-efficient deck like mine, and just run straight forward and build rank 5s, that's the way to do it. Effect Veilers in for Chaos Sorks, like I told you. What you would replace that in the deck if you were to duel that way is you take out the 3 Effect Veilers for 3 Earth Armor. Well, no. You take out 2 Earth Armor Ninjas and 1 Cyber Dragon. That's how you would do it. That way you can still gain field presence and still negate Inzektor's effects. That's how you get around Inzektor's. That's what I screwed up on by not side decking for this regionals. I was running around frantically last second, so I blame myself for losing against Inzectors. And, you know, I mean, also, I don't blame the Inzektor players. I mean, they were all great players. I mean, I give them all props. Good job, Inzektor players. Keep it up. I hope, you know, next pack you guys get more, well, the support that you guys are getting. I wish you luck on that. Let's see how you guys fit it in there. Yeah, so congrats to all the players at regionals. Congrats to all those who topped. To all those who got their invites. Good job. Am I going to nationals? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not sure yet. I mean, with work and everything, I might just skip it. I mean, I actually want to top before I know that, hey, if I topped 8 or something, yeah, I'll go to nationals because now I have something to prove. But otherwise, I probably might not. So yeah, that's my thought on this whole theory, this whole decking, and what happened at the tournament. It was nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was nice meeting various amounts of players. I mean, I saw maybe 5 or 6 females playing. That's the most I've ever seen at a tournament. So, but then again, I don't get out much, so I mean, I could blame it on that. But hey, you know what? I encourage female players to go out and play Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, it's not just a guy's sport or, you know, anything. It's, you know, it's unisexed. You know, the more players we have, you know, the better, the bigger the community. You know, don't let, you know, gender base put you down. That's, you know, players don't stereotype. If you stereotype, well, then that's you. That's just my view. But we get to the end of the video. Woo! That was a long one. Biggest blog I've had in, well, this is the first biggest blog. I still have to finish filming of the Domo series. That may be delayed still. I'm not sure if I want to air it up because of a lot of issues with the filming and the editing. But, you know, if you want to see it, put in the comments below. Tell me if you do want to see it or not. And, contest time, right? Yeah. So I did say through various parts of the video to stay tuned in. And, you know, I'm glad you guys did. You know, my small snippets of the blogs. I know those got really annoying. I'm really sorry. But I'm glad. For those who stuck all the way through the video, I thank you very much. You know, that means a lot to me. But yeah, the contest time. Free Order of Chaos special. No, not special edition. Order of Chaos booster box, first edition. And rules are we need to get 500 subscribers. I don't see why not. We can't achieve that goal. Let's make this Yu-Gi Tube big. You know, let's get my deck viral. Well, the name, of course. So that way people know that it came from Minnesota. The home place of the original ninja deck name that I just came up with. I mean, it's catchy enough where it can go viral. So yeah, 500 subscribers. Like this video, favorite, you know, send it to your friends. Make sure they subscribe. Once I see 500 subscribers, I already have currently a couple names written out from all my subscribers, and they're already placed in a hat. I'm going to draw one name at random, and they will receive a Order of Chaos booster box, first edition. Yeah. And then upcoming after that, the contest ends April 1st. So, not April 1st. That's too soon. What we're going to do is, we're going to do it all the way up until June 1st. How about that? That should give you guys a month and some days. I'm not looking at the date right now. Too tired to do so. But, yeah. A month and, a few weeks. Or a couple weeks. So, yeah. If you guys can do that for me, get our Yu-Gi Tube up to 500 subscribers. That's awesome, and you know what? The winner gets the Order of Chaos box. with that being said, also post the rules down there of who can register to win and all that. There are some guidelines and some restrictions to certain places that I can't send to. I am really sorry about that, but I'm still working on figuring out this whole sending across season stuff. I am really sorry, but I'm sure I got some supporters out there in China or Europe or Russia or Australia or whatnot. You guys are great players too. I don't want to degrade you guys from tournament contests from my site, but until I can figure that out, hang on tight. I mean, the decks you guys run out there are amazing. The builds that you guys do, I can't even imagine how you guys run that. But you guys are the brains of the game. I'm just a regular bystander that plays and owns a store. Alright, well, final thoughts and quick description of why. The reason why I did my ninja deck name the way I did was because as I was building the ninja deck, I was looking at phones. I mean, I had the iPhone 4, but I was wondering of upgrading to iPhone 4S, but I'm just waiting until the iPhone 5 comes out. And then after that, I remembered that my parents had, well, I go to AT&T. My parents go through T-Mobile, and then I randomly remembered, I'm like, Fave 5s, they have the Fave 5s thingy. So I was like, alright, Fave 5s. That's going to go into my deck name, Fave 5, because I favor level 5s, as you guys can see, and I exceed for rank 5s. So, and, if you look deep into the Japanese culture of ninjas and the keyword of ninjutsu arts, ninjutsu arts is pretty much a pentagram that some of them draw. People that are ninja nerds and whatnot, prove me wrong. I mean, tell me the correct origin, but this is what I could find. I mean, they rely on the pentagrams to draw out their ninjutsu arts to perform their summonings. So, pentagram, 5 points, Fave 5s. It works with the deck. Only reason why I'm using the word Fave 5s. And then I was also online streaming wrestling, and I was watching WWE Raw. Yes, make fun of me if you want. I am a person that likes wrestling online, while watching wrestling. You guys might say it's fake or it's real. You know what? I don't give a crap. It's entertainment for me. It's a way I can relax on one and watch some guys wrestle each other and, slam each other and whatnot, I mean, it's relaxation for me to watch that. Takes the stress out of everyday life for me, so I know that, somebody else is out there getting their their butt handed to them. Sorry for the swear. Oops. But yeah, and then they had the showing of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, and then I was looking at Hanzo at the time. I'm like, okay. And then I heard The Rock say his line, "Jabroni," and I'm like, Jabroni. And then I also have to incorporate, what The Rock usually says. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? So I'm thinking, do you smell what Hanzo's cooking? So, Hanzo brings out a trap, and you already know what he's cooking. He's cooking a trap. Or if he's flipped something, he's cooking a monster. So, I thought of, Hanzo as the modern day Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So, otherwise, Hanzo will 4-star the Hanzo will Hanzo will 4-star the Jabroni, the A word, yeah. But yeah, final thoughts again before the ending of this video. Leave comments on what you guys think this deck could improve on. What you guys think could be taken out to tweak it better. Bear in mind that I only want to run rank 4s and 5s. So if you guys have 4 or 5 stars, please, that could probably be special summoned or it can be level manipulated that way. Let me know and I will try my best to run it. Otherwise, ninjas have a long way to go. Their support from this set was great, but not the greatest. I mean, they favored Inzectors more than ninjas, and they favored windups as well, along with dinos. so I can't really blame Konami. But next coming up set, I hope ninjas get a big boost from TCG exclusives, from what I've heard. Like I say, if you guys find the link, please let me know. Email me at jeff.woo_webmaster.yahoo.com. Otherwise, let's find a way to get ninjas tier 1. I mean, hieroglyphs are gonna probably help out dragon ninjas, which I kind of see it happening. At the same time, I don't, because hieroglyphs can only work with their own archetypes, because I don't think ninjas will work with them that well. But that's what I think. But again, you can prove me wrong. Honestly, I don't want to insult any players out there that they think that, oh, this kid doesn't know what, or this guy doesn't know what he's talking about with ninjas. And you know what? That's your own opinion. This is my build. I proved that what I could do. If you can prove what you can do, let me know. Okay? Otherwise, good luck on the contest. Let's see if we can get 500, alright? I'm really hoping we can get 500 subscribers. That's my goal, and then next month, not next month, but 2 months from now, when Galaxy Overlord comes out, we'll have a contest for that box as well, alright? So, best of luck to whoever who wins, and, let's get to 500 subscribers. Peace, and, remember, let's get this deck name viral everywhere. Pojo, any type of forum, dueling network forum. Ninja's Fave 5 or Hanzo will 4-star your Jabroni. Alright? Peace off, you YouTubers.